Hey guys, today I'm filming the intro for my spring project pan. I'm so excited to start working on a new group of products. And please forgive me because I'm not fully prepared with markings and weights and measurements, but I will have all of that posted on the screen for you by the time this video goes up. Today I was planning on filming my winter project pan finale, but as I was using my Kosas foundation, I was having a hard time getting it to pump out, so I poured all the remaining product in a little sample jar, and I think it's going to take me just a use or two, so I'm going to spend the next day or two finishing that up, and then I'll do my finale. So that's why I wasn't fully prepared. So for my spring project, I do have several things I'm wanting to finish completely, and then I am reintroducing some usage goals this time, which I'm feeling pretty good about. So let's just jump on in. For face primer, I am using the Vesca Soft Sun Radiant Skin in Sunrise. And I want to pan this because it is a little older in my collection. It's also only supposed to be good for 6 months. Definitely have had it for over a year. And luckily, when you hold this up to a light, you can see where you are. So I am gonna mark it, but I'm about halfway through the word Vesca. So that feels pretty good. I'm feeling hopeful that I can finish this in 3 months, but it might take me up until the final days, which is totally fine. So then for foundation, this is actually something I mentioned in my little recap on which of my makeup products would I repurchase, and I shared with you some makeup products that I was thinking I wanted to pan in 2024. I will link that video. But one of the items was this, the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, and this does have SPF in it, which will expire October of this year. So I figured, because I need to let it settle a bit, but I feel like I'm at least down to here, like there's some actual visible progress there, because I did use it a decent amount last year. But anyway, I don't know that I can finish this whole thing up in 3 months, but I will try my best. I do have one other foundation in my year-long project for this year, but I still think that one would be fine and I can finish it through summer and fall months. So I'm gonna do the best that I can on this, but I would like to use it up before the SPF expires, even though it only has an SPF of 20. Next, I have a face powder I want to use. This is too dark for my under eyes, so I'm just gonna use this to set my face. And this is the Sigma Soft Focus Setting Powder in the lightest color, Vanilla Bean. You can see I have about half of this left. This is something from my year-long project pan, as well as a few of these other products. I will link that in the cards. I feel like I went through the first half of this without even trying, so I already have a powder in mind in case I finish this early enough, but I haven't used this in a while. It's not very mattifying, so I think it will be nice for springtime, and again, it will be nice to use up something that I don't plan on repurchasing. And the last face product I want to use up is a rollover for my winter project pan, the Urban Decay Deslick Setting Spray. This is a full size and previously had been too heavy for the scale, but today when I went to weigh it, a weight did show up, but I am going to wait to pop on the screen whatever it is saying at my winter project pan finale, which I again will be filming in a day or two. But I'm so happy that a weight is finally showing up. It will make me feel much more motivated to work through it, even though I have done a good job of just using this setting spray. And in the past month, I have been using this as a primer and setting spray, and I do think that I will do that again. It doesn't hurt, and I don't feel like I'm being wasteful. Next, I have two shadow sticks that I would like to use up completely. The first one is a Mercier Caviar stick in Rush. It was in my winter project pan, and this is all that I have left, which is amazing. It is not much at all, but I do actually think this is going to take me a while, because if I'm doing more of a neutral eye look like I am today, in which I will probably be doing a lot in spring, especially when I'm going to work, I'm not going to put a purple base like this under a neutral eyeshadow like this. So this is going to take me a while because I can't use it every single day. So even though I do have another shadow stick in my year-long project, again, I feel like that's a nice copper color that will work summer and fall. So I want to use another mini. This is the Bobbi Brown Cream Shadow Stick in Golden Pink, essentially the same thing as Laura Mercier Rose Gold. I will mark this one on a piece of paper, and there's not much left, as you can see, and I will of course dig into the product. So I do feel like I can actually get through both of these depending on the different makeup looks I'm going to be doing, but that would be so amazing. I know the next product is a little weird, but something that has been neglected in my collection. I haven't used these out of my backup drawer for a year or so, so I want to make myself use this. This is the Lancome Cils Booster XL, which is their white mascara primer. I've not started using this yet, but I will start using this tomorrow, and I will use it throughout the end of the project, so every single day for 3 months. So then we have lip products. The balm I'll be using as the first step in my makeup routine is going to be this little mini of the Kinship Super Melt Vegan Lip Jelly Mask, and I have already been using this a little bit. This expires in October of this year as well, which is why I wanted to make sure that I was using it up now. And I will mark it, but I did take a look before this, and I am about halfway through the S, which is pretty good, but I do still feel like this will take me a while. You don't need that much of it. Then for my purse lip balm, I am going to be using this Lunar Beauty lip oil in Dare Me, and this is the one that has the peach scent. And it's odd because when you pull the doe foot out, it's like it's clear in the bottom and the product is stuck at the top, but I think I just need to let it settle like I'm doing now. But I might also end up weighing this product to, you know, help us see progress, but it is a little hard to tell because it is not clear at the top. But anyway, this is a fine product, something that had been going neglected in my collection, so I don't feel bad using this as a lip balm replacement. And I'm thinking this is going to take most of the project because it was essentially brand new. I had only used this maybe 2-3 times before putting it in the project. And then I have 2 colored lip products. I really went back and forth on rolling in 2, but I think I'll have one be my main focus, but I want to show them to you now, weigh them both now. I'm gonna keep them both in my purse and we'll just kind of see what happens. But this one is gonna be my main focus. This is the Sigma Renew Lip Oil in Tranquil. Not my most favorite formula, not something I would repurchase, but I like it well enough to finish it. And this comes with 0.18 ounces or 5.2 grams, if I'm reading that tiny font correctly. So I'm gonna, I mean, like, it looks like a lot of product. Like, there's not a ton of excess packaging. I'll definitely have to compare this to some of the other glosses I've used up to see how much product that really is. And then the other product that I would love to finish, but if I don't, that's okay, is one of the Kosas Wet Lip Oils. And this is from the Undressed Volume 2 collection, which would be the one from this past holiday season, but this is available individually. This is an interesting kind of pink. I feel like the color of this I like better in spring because there's like a little peach in there, and this is the color revealed. It has 2 mils or 0.06 fluid ounces. So we'll see what kind of progress I'm able to make on these. This is a lot of lip products, but I did such a good job with my winter project that I feel like I want to challenge myself a bit, but hopefully I'm not getting too carried away. And then for usage products, I only have a few. This first one is the Natasha Denona Rose Cheek Duo. It has a cream blush and a powder highlight. I would like to use each of these products 10 times just so I can get more of a feel for this. I feel like this is something that I did kind of regret buying, not because it was bad, just because I didn't need it. So I'd feel much better if I got some decent use out of it. And then I have some ColourPop Creme Gel Liners. You guys know I love this formula, and some of these shades are a little older in my collection, so I'm gonna make sure I get use out of them. This first one is Rosette, which is a rosy copper, and I would like to use this one 10 times. And then we have Zulu, which is a mint, and Prance, which is a periwinkle blue. I would like to use these 5 times each. If I use them more, that's great, but I have some other liners I want to get some use out of this season as well. So I feel like 10 uses for this one, 5 for each of these is pretty good. So guys, those are all of the items that I'm going to be working on for the next couple months. I'm so excited to see what my progress is going to look like. I really hope I can finish up a lot of these things. Again, I added in a lot of things that I like but don't plan on repurchasing, which is great. And as I said, I will have proper weights on the screen and markings and pictures and all of that business. But I'm really looking forward to start working on this new group of products. I would love to hear what things you are working on right now. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.